right, everybody, as you can see here, I have my ICP water test back in for both tanks. And I was just going to kind of go over the results with you. So on the Innovative Marine, the 100 gallon, basically the only things concerning, I have two levels that were in the red. And it's basically iron and zinc. I had to look it up because I don't know all the element names, so I had to look those up. But iron and zinc are a lot higher than they're supposed to be, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I almost want to just do another sample of just my salt water that I mix with RODI, because I have 6-stage RODI going, so I'm pretty certain I'm not getting any kind of metal or contamination through my water. So I have no metal within the aquarium or anything like that. Everything should be good there. So if I'm getting levels that are off with this, it almost has to be in the salt itself. So when I'm mixing the salt, then I mean, it's got to be something already in there, unless it's something that I'm dosing, which I don't really know how that could be, because I'm dosing Tropic Marin all for reef, excuse me, and then I'm dosing the Red Sea AB Plus, and that's it right now for the 100 gallon. So either these metals are getting added with one of those, or it's in the salt mix itself. So anyway, let's just look over these levels, and like all the element stuff, I don't know what all this stuff is without looking. I had to look up the other ones, but the AI, it's within range, so that's, I guess not bad. Then the macro elements, everything looked good there. And let's see, this group, that one's a little high, NI. That one's high, but it was still, when I looked on the other little graph on the website, it shows these as yellow and not red, so I guess it's not overly concerning. That's the zinc, so 59 when the range should be between 0 and 5. So I don't know why that's so high. I don't know how a zinc level gets built up so much, but anyway, I guess I gotta try to figure out if I should be concerned about that, or if there's something I can do about it. I'm not sure yet. Then the FE, I looked it up and it said that's iron. So that's 18 when it should be 0. So that one was red. Then this one's yellow, even though it's 79, it's supposed to be between 0 and 10. Of course, here comes little girl. I apologize for the noise. And that's everything from that page. And then that stuff's good too. And then the only other thing with the Innovative Marine 100 gallon is that it said some of the trace elements were low, and it recommended dosing them. So it recommended dosing iron and, is it manganese, I think? And there was another one, which I thought those type things were in the all for reef. So maybe I'm just not dosing enough to where it's getting those levels where I need to be. So I might look into it a little bit more. But that's the results from the Innovative Marine, the 100 gallon. Okay. So let's switch over to the water box. Water box 35. And the results are a little bit different, but pretty much similar. And I mean, I'm using the same source for everything, so, but just kind of look over these as well. So still on this one, the zinc is still too high. But then the iron on this one isn't, you know, the same. So I don't know. That's if it was coming from the salt mix, you know, I would think they'd be high with both. So I'm not sure on that one. SI, I gotta look that one up. I'm not sure what that one is, but that's apparently really high on the water box. And then good there. And it was saying the same thing too. It said the iodine levels were kind of low on this tank, and a couple of the other elements, and it recommended dosing them, and it gives you the amounts it would dose to bring them up where they need to be. So the ones I'm gonna look at them again, and the ones that I can get test kits for, I'll get test kits and try to monitor those a little bit more and dose that stuff and see if I can get all the levels right. But as far as the zinc and iron, I'm not really sure about those and what I'm gonna do with them yet, but we'll figure that one out. Anyway, that's the results back in from the water test. I think I'm gonna order a couple more of these and maybe do my source water and see what that's looking like. And then also probably, you know, every so often I'm gonna send another test out for the tanks and just see how things are changing and what they're looking like. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're a science whiz or expert on this stuff, you know, feel free to comment any thoughts and all on these different elements and how, you know, they get to be what they are in aquariums, and if I should have anything to worry about with any of these levels. Thanks again.